Hi my friends, look at here, page 36 and fiction. Read and listen to the introduction and the first part of the extract. Answer the questions. Yes, first of all, if you want, we can listen and there is some questions about this paragraph and we can answer them. Listen.
Track 1.23.
Wild Country by Margaret Johnson. Tess and Grant are tour leaders for a group walking holiday in France. But they don't get on well, at least at the start. "I didn't ask to work with you," Grant said. "And I know you didn't ask to work with me, but here we are. So shall we at least try to get on with each other?" I looked back at him crossly. "I'll try if you try," I said, but I didn't like the smile he gave me. I'd been a tour leader for Wild Country, my father's walking holiday company, for a year. In that time, I'd been late meeting a group at the airport several times. I'd also lost my wallet with all the money to buy food for the tour group for a week in it. And, of course, everybody who worked for Wild Country knew about the time I'd taken a group to the wrong town on the wrong day. They'd all missed their plane home. Now that was a very famous mistake. My mistakes were so famous in the company that doing something wrong was called doing a Tess Marriott. I think it was Grant Cooper who started saying that, actually. Horrible man.
Yes, for the first question, look at here. What is Tess' full name? Yes, Tess Marriott. And the second question, in the company, her name is used to mean something. What and why? What? Her name is used to mean doing something wrong because she is always making mistakes. Yes. Clumsy, we can say. Yes. And we'll listen to this paragraph and we can answer this question. Wild Country.
Track 1.24.
And now my father had arranged for me to work with Grant Cooper on this tour. He thought I would learn something from Grant, something to make me a better tour leader. I thought my father was wrong. I was just too different to Grant, and I didn't want to be like him anyway. After 30 minutes in a hot bus with these thoughts going round and round my head, I felt very fed up, which was the opposite of how I should be when I meet a group at the start of a holiday. A tour leader should smile as often as possible. That's what it said in the book I was given when I started the job. At the beginning of a tour, holiday makers are often tired from their journeys. They may also be worried about what the other people on the holiday will be like. A smile from you makes everybody feel better. So as I entered the airport building, I tried to put a smile on my face. But it was difficult to keep it there as I tried, without luck, to find my group. "Wild Country? Walking in Provence?" I asked any group of more than 4 people, but they all looked at me as if I was mad. I was beginning to think I'd got the wrong time or come to the wrong airport, when I saw him, Grant Cooper. My heart immediately gave a jump, and not just because I was nervous about being late. I didn't like Grant, but he was very good looking. I'd liked the look of him when I first met him, but then I'd spoken to him, and all that changed. I just didn't find him easy to get on with. Every time he spoke to me, I felt he was laughing at me. It made me so mad I wanted to scream. As I got closer, I could see that Grant had already found the group. There was nothing else to do but walk up to them with a big Wild Country smile on my face. "Hello, everybody," I said. "I'm Tess Marriott, one of your tour leaders. I hope you had a good journey." "Hello, Tess," Grant said. "Did you get lost on your way to the airport?"
And now look at here, there are some questions about paragraph. Read, listen and choose. Tess thinks her father's idea was a bad one. Is it true or not? Yes, it's true. She is happy when she arrives at the airport. No, false. She has speed up. 3. She tries hard to smile when she goes into the airport. Yes, it's true. She likes Grant because she loves a lot. No, she doesn't like him. She feels he was laughing at her. False. She helps Grant to find a group of tourists. False, of course, because Grant had already found the group. And you can listen this paragraph 3 times, 4 times, how many you want, okay? Now we can go on. Look at here, there are some questions about the grammar part. For example, read and complete. This is the first question. You ought to answer, ask yourself. For example, 4. If the answer is no, then maybe you had better end the friendship now. 3. You should definitely talk to him about the name calling. 4. And explain that he had better stop saying those things. Finally, it's a good idea to talk to your parents. Yes, you can complete these parts with ease. And I think it's enough for this lesson. See you in the next lesson. Bye bye.